Hi, I just figured I'd respond about this Jesus Christ stuff. Uh, I know that Ian Crossland doesn't really like me too much or something, or he never gives me so much of a howdy do. But that's fine. That's okay with me. But I just want to say with this topic about the Jesus Christ stuff. I've been talking a lot about Jesus Christ lately in my videos, and I think it's important that people get the right understanding of this. Jesus Christ wasn't some kind of drugged out cult leader, who wasn't balanced enough to prevent his own death or something. That's just such a clear misunderstanding that I had to say something. But according to my understanding at this point, Jesus Christ was the guy that realized it's all a dream. Basically, that's what he was, and realized that God, whatever that is the only reality. Now, the way that organized religion portrays Jesus and the whole thing of Christianity is a whole different matter, okay? It's important to realize that, okay? I know it's hard to see this world as a dream and so on, but because on the physical level it seems totally real and totally physical, but I'm pretty good at discerning things, and as far as my discernment, and it's on good authority, it's not just something I thought up myself, but that's what it is, okay? And Jesus Christ was the guy who said, look, I'm going to show you that this is an illusion. And it took a lot of courage to do that, to get crucified and forgive the people that were crucifying you. Took a lot of courage. But it was based on his full understanding that was unreal. He said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And what they didn't know is that it's a dream, is that it's an illusion. Now, the spirit guide of a friend of mine said, the unfamiliar is the real world, all else is Maya. I view everything from this vantage point at this time. Pretty much. Although that doesn't make me like untroubled or anything like that. I still have this strong, strange feeling that it's true. Jesus Christ understood that. Some other masters have understood that. Buddha understood it. But this Native American guy named the Great Sun understood it. However, Jesus was actually, willing to put it on the line and get crucified and, and forgive the people that were doing that. And I think that, you can say a lot about, what Christianity produced and crusades and religion and stuff like that. And that's all true. I mean, organized religion is almost always bullshit, So you're right there, definitely. But it's important that people understand that isn't what Jesus Christ is really about. He that was a distortion, as these things almost always are when they become dogmatic and they become, fueled by just what you're talking about, people's fear of things and desperate need for a savior. So that became cult-like later on, but that had nothing to do with Jesus Christ himself. The reason it resonated, the reason all that was created is because it resonated so strongly, because people sensed it was the truth. So, as I said in some other videos, which I don't know if anybody who's watching this has seen, but the whole thing about forgiveness is that forgiveness is the same as waking up from the illusion, and that's the same as basically as the unknown, and that's the same as going back home to God or whatever, because everything you know is part of this illusion, and all the hate and anger and violence and stuff is just more, is even more into the illusion, that's what Jesus was trying to show people, that love is the end of the illusion. And it doesn't matter if somebody's nailing you to a cross, or if you're killing somebody, or the truth remains the same, It remains the truth. It remains love. So, I see pretty much everything from that vantage point now. I mean, I know that it's an illusion, though it appears to be real. Somebody like, I just also want you got onto George Bush and stuff too. Somebody like George Bush, first off, you got to understand that even in the terms of this illusion, his stuff is an illusion. He is not in control. People don't understand the way power works in this world. There's, from what I've been able to discern and find out, there's a huge structure of kind of underground stuff that has nothing to do with your perception of what the government is and what it's doing. George Bush is not the one even making the decisions. George Bush is a dumb puppet. The whole 9/11 thing was a conspiracy. Those buildings fell by controlled demolition. The entire thing was a plot to get people both in a scared state of mind, thinking that the government was some avenging savior, and to be used as an excuse for all kinds of people to make all kinds of money, and to move into other territories and further their agenda of world domination. Okay? Don't even think of George Bush and the Senate as the real players in this. They're not. There's a whole underground that you have absolutely no idea of. Probably. I mean, I don't know if you've heard about the secret government or whatever, but it always goes a lot deeper than what you're thinking. So yeah, you're right about what you're saying about George Bush, but certainly don't equate George Bush with Jesus Christ as some sort of... you weren't doing that, really, I guess. He wasn't doing that, but, I might be over the time now, but anyway, see you.